Today is a sufferfest. We've got 12 hours to ride to 6 checkpoints throughout Whistler. How we get to them is up to us.
This looks heinous.
That was hard.
Can we navigate the route, hit the checkpoints, and get the surprise in the end?
Where's the surprise?
Or will Whistler's trails swallow us whole? It's our first day at Crankworks, and we've been invited on a big dumb ride hosted by SRAM. Us and a bunch of other poor souls are embarking on a massive all-day mission that is bound to kick our asses.
Some literature for you?
This is how to do it?
This is the guide.
Alright.
Why are we doing this? I have no clue. But we do love scavenger hunts, and so we're determined to make it to the 6 checkpoints. With no set route, we have no idea how long this ride will actually take, so we're fueling up with all the essentials. After all, there's no such thing as too many snacks. Now that our pockets are lined with candy, we're ready for those first pedal strokes.
I'm starting the ride. It's 8:20. Mountain biking.
Mountain biking indeed. Our first checkpoint is up on Blackcomb Mountain at the top of a trail called Crazy Train. It's about 300 meters of climbing, but up a very steep fire road. There is a climb trail, but we chose the shorter, harder route.
Okay, I would say this is the first brutal climb of the whole day right here.
I'm walking.
Oh, walk?
I'm definitely walking.
Man, anybody else's heart racing right now? Well, at least we're all smiles. After all, it's Crankworks, baby.
Into the woods. We're gonna do the bench climb. Reality is starting to set in because we just realized we're gonna have to end up climbing up this same road at the end of the day to ride microclimate. It's gonna be a long day. Beautiful scenery interrupted by the view of the next switchback.
It's so much higher than this one.
I'm influencing. Ah.
If professional enduro racer Jesse Malamed can wheelie up this climb, then surely I can do it with both tires on the ground.
Sick, we must be here.
Checkpoint 1, piece of cake.
Checkpoint 1.
You wanna get in the photo with me or?
I can get in the photo.
So in order to prove that you made it to each checkpoint, you need to take a photo.
Are you guys ready?
Oh,
What's your best Crazy Train impression?
And of course, we can't take a normal photo.
first question, where do you store that thing?
There's a reason I got the cone shape.
I had no idea you had that much junk in the trunk.
While Jason reinserts, it's time to drop into our first descent of the day. A nice, easy, double black diamond warm-up.
Whoa.
We don't ride Blackcomb too often, but when we do, it's always surprising just how steep it is.
Yeah, I've never ridden that.
This is Jason's first time on this trail, and my second. But it might as well be my first time again, because I hardly remember a thing. But I do remember the arm pump, and there's nothing like arm pump to wake you up first thing in the morning. All these bumps are rattling a few memories back into my brain.
So I have ridden this trail. A few years ago, we made a video on Crazy Train. Big group of us. Good to have it in my memory because there are a couple steep moves. This will be my first time doing a really big ride on this bike. It feels so good. Nice and quiet. Wow. This is why you come ride the valley trails.
It's pretty difficult to show just how steep these trails are on a GoPro. But for your reference, if you can see my seat, I'm leaned pretty far back.
Oh, it's so loose. Oh. Oh shit, dog! Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh!
Oh my god.
This looks heinous.
I remember this. This is without a doubt the steepest part of the trail. I can't look at it too long. I just gotta go down.
Just straight dirt surfing down here. Holy shit.
Look at my seat. Does that give you an idea of how steep it is? My nipples are practically tickling the rear end of my saddle. And I do love that feeling. Somehow, we've officially survived Crazy Train without any carnage. Next, we're onto a short trail called Quick Exit for a quick exit. Checkpoint number 2 is calling our name.
Off to the gondola.
We're one descent down and we're feeling pretty good. For the next checkpoint, we need to make our way back to Whistler Village and hop on the gondola because this one is all the way up at the Whistler Roundhouse. No climbing, fortunately, which has us thinking, why not just go all the way to Whistler Peak and ride Top of the World? But first, a photo.
Okay, so the plan is, we don't know if we have permission to ride Top of the World, but we're gonna try.
What I mean is that you usually need to buy a completely separate pass to get to Top of the World, which we definitely don't have.
All right, will they let us get on?
But this is a special ride, so maybe, just maybe,
We can scan your license as well.
It's not valid?
That made a good sound.
That was not valid. Here we go.
welp, looks like we're ducked. And the only person who can help us now is Whistler Customer Service.
All right, the time is 11:29 a.m. and we're on hold.
Okay, this is our fault. But turning back now would mean climbing all the way back to the Roundhouse. Plus, we don't get to ride the Alpine. So with our fingers crossed, we're waiting and waiting until...
Success?
Success. All it took was money. Money solves everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah!
A ride up the Peak Chair in the summer is equal parts beautiful and terrifying. Views for days, but also butt puckered.
It's a long way down.
Yeah, this is a bit puckering.
Luckily, it's a quick ride, and now we get to enjoy some world-class Alpine single track. And can you believe it? This is Jason's first time riding Top of the World.
Wow, so technical.
See the clouds? We're lucky enough to be riding on a day where Whistler is experiencing an inversion. I'm not sure what the science means, but all I see is blue sky up here and the clouds below. It truly feels like we're on top of the world. No huge jumps up here or berms taller than your house. But riding in the Alpine is truly something special.
Beautiful.
What a trail.
The views alone make it worth it. But Top of the World is a good blend of technical rocky sections, flowy single track, and even a bonus hit every now and then.
Khyber Pass. Okay, so it's my first time taking this route off of Top of the World. There's a sign here that says bike park boundary. So no patrol up here, on our own. Should be fun, lots of fun stuff. Legal trails, sanctioned, just not in the bike park. Oh, mosquitoes, frick.
All right, Khyber.
If you've never taken the time to explore out here, you definitely should. Khyber is a great mix of high-speed single track that leads into some steep, rooty chutes that you need to be on your game for.
Oh, now it feels like the bike park again.
My hands might be sore, but this awesome trail is keeping the vibes high.
Yeah.
But we're out here, like really out here. And it's always good to make lots of noise so you don't surprise any creatures like bears or cougars.
This is not silent biking, this is loud biking! Is this what you want? You want it loud? Oh!
I'm pretty sure they heard that all the way back at the Longhorn. But now that the bears have been alerted, let's get back to some shredding.
Whoa. Home to my dome.
Ooh, cool. If this was silent biking, we'd shoot it. Oh! Fucking uphill crash. Mechanical. That's why climbing is difficult.
Once again, not the worst place to stop. Look at this grassy little field in the middle of nowhere. Look at this. Perfect place for a tent.
You never know what you're gonna see when you stop to look around, or who you'll run into.
That's great.
Oh, how you doing?
These are some of our friends from SRAM, and if we're still seeing them, it means we're not last. After some hasty map checking, we've plotted a route to lead us to our third checkpoint of the day, down at Cro-Mag Bikes.
I feel like this was supposed to be our chairlift bump, and no climbing.
Hi, my name's Matt, and this is my 50th climb of the day.
We gotta go up there. I think this was a poor route choice.
Yeah, it was probably a bad choice, but it's too late to turn back now.
We are out here. All we got is a bent backcountry sign and some shrubs to work through.
She's dense in here. This is definitely not a good route. Don't come this way.
Thank goodness we got glasses. Whoa. Oh. Made it. Let's have a little break.
Water comes out, water goes in. After some delicious empty calories, we're finally ready to rip some more downhill. Let's get on and give her. Babylon will take us to Sea, Colors, and Puke, a multi-directional trail that I'm sure glad we're going down and not up. From there, we're going to link some fun and fast blue square trails that will take us all the way to Function Junction, where more snacks await. These trails are fun, like really fun. Surprisingly fun. A nice little reward midday. No aggressive bumps or arm pump. Just smooth flow and even a jump or two.
Whoa, a jump? Oh, good.
Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced rider, you will have fun on these trails. With a mellow grade and rollers galore, they're a great way to hone your pumping skills and keep your speed up. Like I said, I've never ridden out this direction, so I kind of have no idea where I am. I don't know how far the village is and which way is up. All I know is I need a snack. Take me to checkpoint number 3.
All right, what's the feed?
Okay, I got the glazed oatmeal cookie and the iced coffee. Dip. Put it in my mouth. Oh yeah. That's the program.
After a quick photo op and a refuel, we're on our way to the biggest climb of the day.
I'm out and I'm about to do the biggest climb of the day so far. But I've been very curious how to start Lord of the Squirrels, and I didn't think it was going to start here.
Yeah.
Where the hell are we? We're at like the market.
Yeah. Classic Whistler Trail.
Thankfully, we're not climbing all the way to Lord of the Squirrels, but we are climbing 800 meters to our next checkpoint, a trail called Less. This is going to suck. Oh, and look at that, the sun's out, which means it's gonna get even hotter. Sick.
You want to know something crazy?
What?
Like 2 hours ago, we were up at the top of that.
That is crazy. Wow. People always ask about the helmet. This is the Enduro 3.0. Getting a little steamy in here. Gonna take off the earpieces. Why don't we? Ventilation, my dude. We will put these in the old pouch. And my ears can breathe again.
Quit lollygagging. Less yapping, more brapping. This hill ain't gonna climb itself.
Glorious 5 seconds of downhill. Forgot what it felt like. What is this?
There's no sugarcoating it. This climb is hard. But the fear of public failure is a strong motivator.
Oh, we made it.
That was hard.
2 more to go.
Dropping in on Less, let's do it.
If it seems like we're riding slower, it's because we are riding slower. At this point, we're so fatigued, we're riding smart and avoiding incidents. And even at a moderate pace, this trail is still a lot of fun.
Man, this is sick, but I feel like I'm a little too tired to ride it well. Oh, ooh, we're on the flank.
Checkpoint number 5 is all the way over in Alpine, and the most direct route is along the flank, which rocks, literally.
So rocky. Rocky Balboa. Oh, Rocky Road ice cream. Jingle Bell Rock. Rock my world. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Rocky Mountains. Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Well, there goes all my fillings. Don't be mistaken, the flank is not all downhill. There are a few sneaky climbs along the way, but the majority of this trail trends downhill. We like that.
Wow.
Here's another side of Whistler that we just don't explore. Turns out there's some really good views and trails here. Too bad we're full passenger mode on the bike at this point.
Yes.
Get over it.
Checkpoint.
Well, checkpoint number 5, it was nice knowing you.
Woo, 1 more to go. All the way over the other side of the village. Long way to go.
Get Over It is a cross-country trail. So, yeah, we're pretty over it. Our final checkpoint lies back up Blackcomb, which means we get a moment to breathe while we cruise the Valley Trail. We're also very low on hydration, so we'll make a quick stop in the Whistler Village along the way.
Here we are, back again.
Early in the morning, Pete Matthews said that there was a very nice surprise on Blackcomb. And I'm starting to worry that we're so late that it's no longer there.
With the motivation of a surprise, we're headed up for one last climb. This time even higher up Blackcomb to a trail called Microclimate, 400 meters above us.
Slay it, sister. Back where it all began.
And it's all taped up now for the race. Wow.
There's also like 30 less people here. At this point, I'm full walk. You're like ride walk?
Yeah. I might be full walk from here on.
Yeah, it's, pain's real.
So what's the surprise? Candy? Ice cream? Beer? It could be anything.
The top of the final climb.
What's the surprise? Maybe the surprise was power of will. The surprise was inside us all along. That's pretty cool, but like an ice cream cone would have been better.
All right, the final photo to prove that we did it.
Tired, hungry, and not surprised. Let's get this photo and get the bleep out of here. This is our first time on Microclimate, and in the state we're in, we're gonna keep things chill, which is easier said than done on a Whistler Black Diamond.
Oh yeah, a little shoot action.
At this point in the ride, the only thing going through my head is, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. After coming this far, the last thing we need is a tumble through the weeds. Everything hurts. The arms, the back, the crack, you name it. But I'll be honest, I'm low-key a little bit proud of the boys for making it through such a savage day. The bar has been raised for ourselves, and moving forward, we know we can do it. Just hang on, dudes. You're almost there.
Whoa! Going maybe this way? Wow!
There it is, the light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh my God! We did it.
That's Microclimate done and dusted. Just a little bit extra trail, some fire road, and some pavement. I can't believe it. We're really doing this thing.
Final stats. 11 hours of riding, 64 kilometers, 2,200 meters climb. We did it.
I bet you're all wondering, what the heck was this freaking surprise? I know I am.
Dude, I knew! How many times did I say it was gonna be ice cream? The surprise. What time?
So this was at the top of Microclimate.
Dude, this is massive. Oh my God.
I don't know if I can eat all that.
I don't think I can eat all that. I can eat some of it.
Shout out to SRAM for putting this event on. It may have ruined our bodies for the rest of Crankworks, perhaps forever, but it sure was Type 2 fun as hell. And you know what they say, what we call hardship today, we call adventure tomorrow. And that's it. Drop us a like and a sub if you made it this far. What was your last Sufferfest? Let us know in the comments below. And check out mahalomydude.com for some sweet stickers and merch. We give out free stickers, just sign up for our newsletter.